Most Mac users use only a small portion of what their Mac can actually do. Not because the features are not useful, but because many of them are simply never discovered. I must tell you, once you learn them and they become part of your muscle memory, using a Mac starts to feel dramatically faster and easier. So in this video, I will show you 7 built-in Mac features that most users overlook. Let's start with something that quietly interrupts every Mac user: notifications. Many apps send alerts throughout the day. Software reminders, background apps, or random notifications that appear on your screen. Individually, they seem small, but over time, they definitely break your concentration over and over. One quick way to get rid of all these notifications that can be focus mode. You can enable it and notifications are gone. But that's not a solution. So, macOS lets you actually control exactly which apps are allowed to send notifications. So this window allows you to control notifications precisely. Which apps are priority to you, which are not. Go ahead and customize notifications right from here. Once you clean this up, your Mac instantly feels quieter and much easier to focus on. Many people still manage Windows on a Mac by clicking, dragging, minimizing, and reopening apps. But macOS has powerful gestures that make Windows navigation much faster. On trackpad, 3-finger swipe up, instantly you see every open window and desktop. If you're working between multiple apps and documents, Mission Control allows you to see everything in a big window so that you can pick your specific app or document without confusion. When you activate Mission Control, you also see a plus button at the right side top corner. If you click on it, that creates a new desktop. You can create multiple desktops from here and work simultaneously on multiple projects without any Windows mix-up. Now again, by using 3 fingers on trackpad, moving them right and left, you can flawlessly switch between these desktops. If you swipe 3 fingers down on the trackpad, that exposes app. So if you have multiple windows open in single app, you can expose them all by swiping them down. This feature is not enabled by default. In order to enable this, you need to open System Settings, get to Trackpad. On right, under More Gestures, you will see App Exposé. You can choose this option, swipe down with 3 fingers. Once these gestures become muscle memory, navigating your Mac becomes almost automatic. Most Mac users repeatedly click on menus or press shortcuts to perform simple actions, and hot corners solve that. With hot corners, simply moving cursor to a corner of the screen can trigger actions like showing desktop, locking screen, opening Mission Control. To set up hot corners, get to System Settings, Desktop and Dock. On right, scroll it till the bottom. Click on Hot Corners. Here, you can select which features you wish to enable to a specific corner. For example, I have Lock Screen to left top corner, Screensaver to right top corner, Quick Note to right bottom corner, and I have Apps to left bottom corner. Once you set up hot corners, it becomes one of the fastest and in fact the smartest way to control your Mac. Another common habit is opening multiple Finder windows when managing files. After a while, desktop becomes full of overlapping windows. But here, let me make your job easier. Finder supports tabs just like any web browser, Safari, Chrome. Let me show that to you on a clean display. Open Finder. Now on your keyboard, press Command T. I'll say again, Command T. When you press that, you will see new tab is added in Finder window. In each tab, you can access dedicated directories. As soon as you add a secondary tab, you get this plus symbol right there, and you can even now add tabs from here, as many you want. If you wish to detach any specific directory, all you have to do is simply press on this directory. Let's suppose downloads. I will drag it out and it has been detached. Moreover, if you have multiple windows already open on your desktop and if you wish to merge them all in a single Finder window, click on this Windows button at the left side top corner and look for this option where it is, Merge All Windows. And this is it. This becomes extremely helpful when you have to access multiple directories, especially if you are managing your data, shifting some files from one directory to another. Many Mac desktops slowly turn into a pile of files, screenshots, downloads, documents. At the end, your desktop starts looking like a maze. Finding a file becomes like a big job. So if you like to keep your desktop clean, like I do, make a right click anywhere on the desktop. Choose Use Stacks. Stacks automatically organize files into groups. You can make a right click again and also use Sort By to organize files. This simple feature can transform any cluttered desktop into a clean and organized desktop within just seconds. Many users still open Safari or Finder to perform very simple tasks. But Spotlight can handle many of those instantly. There's only one thing you need to actually memorize: the keyboard command. Command plus space to activate Spotlight. Now Spotlight can launch apps for you, open any system settings for you, perform simple calculations, convert currencies in real time. In fact, when you open Spotlight Search, you have these dedicated categories, and at the end you will see this clipboard. Here you can also check anything that you recently copied. For me, Spotlight Search is one of the most powerful and easiest tools on macOS. If you don't know, first let me tell you how to take a screenshot on Mac. Press Shift Command number 3 and there's your screenshot. If you wish to capture a specific area of the desktop or a window, press Shift Command number 4. By default, macOS saves screenshots and screen recordings to desktop. So now press Shift Command and number 5. This gives you access to the entire screen capture and screen recording menu. At the end, click on Options. From here, you get to choose where you want to save your screenshots or screen recordings. Switch it with anything you want. You can choose a different location or even other location from here. It is a pretty simple change, yet effective. The first thing, it stops you from cluttering your desktop. Second, it allows you to have a dedicated directory for all screen capture or recording related activities. Now, out of these features, which one have you never used before? And which one do you think you will start using now? Type me in the comments. If you found these features useful, you might also want to check this video on your screen right now, where I explain 10 Mac settings that you should turn off right now. Anyways, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button. Subscribe Crazy Editors for future tech tips, tricks, and solutions. Until next time, you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one.